The frequency chart below shows the cumulative number of Mrs. Hernandez science students whose test score fell within a certain score range. All the test scores are whole numbers. Alright. How many students have a test score in the interval of 71 over 80? So we want to find out who has 71 to 80. Alright. So we know from 65 to 70 there are 12 students. From 65 to 80 there are 13 students. Alright. So it's cumulative. So it means between 65 to 70 there are 12 students. From 65 basically then it means from 71 to 80 there's only one student. Why? Because from 65 to 80 there are 13 students, which is only one unit above this 12. So we know in this range 65 to 70 were 12. So basically that one extra student came from 71 to 80. Done. Number A. That's A. The number of decibels D produced by an audio source can be modeled by this equation. Alright. Where I is the sound intensity of the radio source and K is a constant. How many decibels are produced by an audio source whose sound intensity is 1,000 times the value of K? Alright. So basically I is the intensity, right? So in this case we actually have I equal 1,000 K. So instead of I can put 1,000 K. So D will be equal to, D will be equal to log of 1,000 K over K. Now K and K cancel out. Log of 1,000, because the base is 10, basically means 10 to the power of 3. We have also 10 here, right, in the equation. So D will be equal to 3 times 10 times 3, which is 30. G is Mario plays basketball on a town league team. The table below gives Mario's scoring statistics for the last season. How many points did Mario score playing basketball last season? Alright, so we have different type of shots: 1, 2-point shot, 3-point shot. And our number of attempts: 80, 60, and successful percentage. Alright, so it means from 80 shots he got only 75% in, so I'll multiply them. There are 1.3 throw, right? So multiply by 1, which I don't need to even include, plus 60 times 90% in. These ones are 2 points, so I multiply them by 2. And the next one is 60 times 25% times 3 points. Multiplying these is going to be 60. This one, 60 times 90 times 2 divided by 100 is become 108. And 60 times 25 times 3 divided by 100, it will be 45. Alright, so 45 plus 108 plus 60, the answer is going to be 230. The graph of y equal absolute value of x minus 6 is in the standard xy coordinate plane. Which of the following transformation, when applied to the graph of y equals absolute value of x, results in the graph of y equal x minus 6? Alright, so basically whatever is being done on x here is also being done on x minus 6. So it basically a transformation on x. So it's a horizontal translation. And because it's minus 6, it means it goes 6 units to the right. So translation to the right, 6 coordinate unit. Okay. Toby wants to find the volume of a solid toy soldier. He fills a rectangular container 8 centimeter long, 6 centimeter wide, and 10 centimeter height with water to a depth of 4 centimeter. Alright. Toby totally submerged the toy soldier in the water. The height of the water with the submerged toy soldier is 6.6. Which of the following is the closest to the volume in cubic centimeter of the toy soldier? Alright, so very quickly I'm going to show you how it's submerged. So let's say here is the rectangular container, 8 centimeter long, 6 wide, and it has 10 centimeter height, but the water is only to 4 centimeter. So water is here. So here we have water. So this value is basically 4. Now if you submerge the toy, the water comes up until then the whole thing becomes 6.6. So basically the volume of the toy is the volume of this increased water. So what is the volume of this increased water? So basically 6 and 8 are same, but this here, the height that it goes high is basically 6.6 minus 4, which is 2.6. So the volume of the toy is the volume of the water, the height of 2.6 times 6 times 8. So 6 times 8, 6 times 8 times 2.6 is 124.8, which is 125. This is the closest to that number. A box in the shape of a cube has an interior side length of 18 inches and it's used to ship the right circular cylinder with a radius of 6 inches and a height of 12 inches. The interior of the box not occupied by the cylinder is filled with the packaging material. Which of the following numerical expression gives the number of the cubic inches of the box filled with packaging material? Alright, so we have a box. It's a cube, so all the sides are same. Let's say x, 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 and has an interior side length of 18 inches. So basically this is 18 inches and is used to ship. All right, so basically this is 18 cube is the volume of this box, but we have a cylinder in it. Radius is 6 and the height is 12. So this minus the volume of the cylinder is whatever left, and the whatever left is what we have the packaging material in. So if you subtract them, we get the volume of the packaging material. So 18 cube minus then the cylinder, the volume of the cylinder is height times pi r squared, right? Times height. So height is 12 times pi times 6 squared. So looking at this, J is the answer. A room has a rectangular floor that is 15 feet by 21 feet. What is the area of the floor in square yards? So feet to yard. So 1 feet is, first you need to know that 1 feet is 0.333 yard, okay? So because we have 15 feet, so 15 feet, so 1 feet is 0.333. Then what is 15 feet? So 15 feet going to be 15 times 0.33, 15 times 0.333, which is 4.995. Let's say it's 5. Then the same thing for 21 feet. So 21 times 0.333. 21 times 0.333 is equal to 6.993. Then let's say it's 7. So 7 times 5 is 35. So it's 35 yards. ABC cabs and Terry taxi cabs both have an initial fare of a whole number of dollars for one passenger. The fare increases a whole number of dollars at each whole number of miles traveled. The graph below shows the one passenger fares in dollars for both cab companies for trips up to 6 miles. When the fares of the two cabs companies are compared, what is a cheaper fare for a 5-mile trip? Alright, so basically, just looking at the graphs, right? So we want to find out what is this is 5 miles, here, right? So we just go up and see where so here. But this is a empty square, so we should go to the next level. So here is the price. So it's $12 for ABC, and let's say for Terry taxi cab, go up. There we go, $9. All right, the cheaper one is a $9. So we want to find what is a cheaper fare. The graph of a function y equal f of x consists of 3 line segments. The graph and the coordinates of the endpoints of the 3 line segments are shown in the standard xy coordinate plane below. What is the area in square coordinate units of the region bounded by the graph of y equal f of x, the positive y-axis and the positive x-axis? All right, so basically we want to find out what is the area under the graph. So it doesn't look like any shapes that we know. It's not trapezoid, it's not rectangular, it's not circle, it's not triangle. So what we can do, we can just make those shapes out of it. So if I just draw a line here, we'll have 2 trapezoids. So the first trapezoid here in this area, so this is 2 and 3. So trapezoid is, if you have trapezoid here, A, B, the area is A plus B over 2 times height. Okay, so we do it the same thing here. So let's say this is A, this is B. All right, so A is 4 because 0 and 4 is a point here, and here is 0, so this is 4 plus B, which is 3 because the y value of this point is 3, and it goes from 0 to 3, plus 3 over 2 times the height. The height is this one in the trapezoid. So the height here is 2 because x value is 2 times 2. So this is 7 for that one. Now for this one, we can get this one as A and this one as B. So B is basically 5 minus 2 because here we know it's 2, here is 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. A, on the other hand, here is 1 because it was 2 and 3, and this is 3 and 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 plus 3 over 2 times the height. So height here in this case is this one. So height is 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 plus 7 is 13. B is the answer.